Welcome to Yellow Room Recording Presents. I'm Peter Rodocker, and this is Jason Traeger.
Thank you. I don't identify with my name. I'm not a dog. Named by man. Forget that noise, right? A little bit about myself. My life began with a clap of thunder. Then I emerged fully formed from the side of an ox. The ox had 1,000 eyes of 1,000 colors. But then a serpent emerged from the sun like an egg, came down and plucked out all but 7 of the ox's eyes, leaving it with 7 eyes of 7 colors. Those 7 colors have become the spectrum of light with which you see me now. Then I came here to do stand-up comedy. That's the short version of the story. The long version, it's written in a dead language on a piece of parchment, hidden in a clay jar, sealed, lost forever in the sands of what once was ancient Sumeria, what is today modern-day Troutdale, Oregon. If you want to find this jar, I'd suggest breaking up the Winco parking lot. You can rent a jackhammer and just go to town. Do it at night, though. And I'd recommend doing meth, just in case they catch you. You can always say, I was on meth. I'm not an amateur archaeologist. You. Specifically, you. I wish internet trolls were actual trolls that lived underneath bridges with high-speed internet access. You laugh, but that's an actual wish of mine. I wish this room were a clearing in a garden bathed in silvery moonlight, and that we were all elves and fairies. And I wish Peter was a frog with a top hat. And you'd look good wearing a gown of rose petals, wouldn't you? Queen of the fairies, sitting on her magic carpet. Picture you as a mouse wearing a crown made of a bottle cap. I wish my wishes could form an ocean and that we could all go swimming in the warm waters. Little fishes swimming around in an ocean of wishes and dreams. It'd be nice. You know, just sunlight coming down through the surface of the water, dancing off our scales, casting little prisms everywhere. You gotta admit it'd be nice. I wish that... Yeah, this next one's stupid. Sometimes people criticize me and they say, Jason, why don't you ever wish for grown-up stuff? Why do you always wish for like little kid fairy tale wishes, you know? Why don't you wish for something you might actually be able to have, like a job or a blow job? And I say I do. I wish for that kind of stuff all the time. Just the other day, I was wishing for a job. I was thinking it'd be so nice to have a job with benefits, you know, something corporate, mid-level stuff. Just enough power so I could push people around. I've always wanted to push people around. Preferably in a little wheelbarrow made of a walnut shell, like half walnut. Chocolate chip cookies for wheels. And a parasol made of a daisy. And there wouldn't just be like 1 or 2 people, there'd be like 50 people. And they'd all be having a little comedy event, but they'd be speaking in the fairy language. It would just sound like clarinets and bird songs. And I'd just push them around from place to place. And I was just thinking the other day how wonderful it'd be to have a blowjob. You know, just a beautiful woman just blowing me. It'd be great. And then the wind would just blow up underneath us and lift us up into the sky at sunset, and she'd be blowing me, and the clouds would be purple, pink hues with little gold edges, and she'd blow, and then I'd come, but not like ejaculate. I'd come like little marshmallow clouds of cum, and they'd just tickle her on the cheeks, and she'd bat them away. And then a metallic eagle would swoop in and pluck one of the cum clouds and take it away. Back to his nest. But the nest wouldn't be filled with little eagle babies. Instead, it'd be little pixie porn stars. And he'd drop the cum clouds off, and they'd fight over him, and they'd have a little pillow fight and get powdered sugar everywhere. And they start licking the powdered sugar off of each other's bodies and fighting over the clouds. And I'd say, you don't have to fight over the cum clouds. I can make more. And I'd make more little cum clouds. And they'd all just drift down into the nest, and they'd all go to sleep and fight. And that's a pretty adult dream, isn't it? I don't know, this whole criticism of me not being a grown-up. I got one more joke, but I can't remember it, so I'm going to ask my mirror image doppelganger to tell it to me. He's right behind this door. Oh, he's a little bit shorter version of me. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Okay. He says, when it comes to death, I think I've got what it takes. You get it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been doing a lot of live tweeting lately. That's like a tweet. It's reminded me of it. But I've been trying to stay off the internet, so my version of live tweeting is I'll just stand in a grocery store and just yell stuff out. When it comes to death, I think I have what it takes. Everybody's just like, call the cops! But I wear a flower in my hair, so nobody fucks with me. You guys are wonderful, Peter. What a wonderful afternoon to spend with these comics who I admire so much and love. You guys are beautiful human beings, each one a universe. Thank you so much for allowing me to talk to you. Thank you.